What is up, guys? It is Naylin, and we are back playing more This Is the Police, part 2, right? I guess this is part 3, but I mean, like, the game This Is the Police 2. I haven't made a video in a long time, but that's because I've been getting over some lung problems. If you hear me cough, that's just a extension of that. I haven't played this game since I did the last video on it, so I don't remember where we left off, but we're going to jump right back in, November 25th. Hopefully you guys are doing all well. Not sick like me. I'm going to read this.
Mr. Nash, Lenny is much better. Thanks for keeping him in your thoughts. He didn't go to the doctor. We decided that he was just anxious, because tomorrow is our long-awaited concert. I'm going to rehearse today till I can't feel my fingers. Wish me luck.
I think I remember that guy's supposed to be working, right? Clumsy. Mr. Nash, thanks for your help yesterday. I always knew that you were a stand-up guy. By the way, my wife gave birth so quick that the stove was still warm when we got home. Okay. Today's shift. I remember there's something you can, like, give him stuff, right? Yeah. Auto sign. Yeah, we're just going to jump right in. I haven't played this in a while, so... The mystery of the black box. We got to assign some cops. You think 5 cops is enough? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, this music is pimpin'. From Vic Duval. Like Remy Duval from Mafia 3?
Mr. Nash, I'm a freelance photographer for the Sharpwood police, as well as a part-time sniper. And I'll tell you straight out, I'd like being a sniper much more than photographing some bastards at weddings and children's performances. Anyway, Miss Reed said that now I will work in your team. I'm glad to finally be home. I went down to Freeburg to buy some lenses at Atticus's photography studio. My pickup truck starter broke down. I had to spend a few days in the city, and I can't stand it. It always seems to stink like rotten oranges. Anyhow, I'm at your disposal. I'm ready to shoot some people.
Yo, welcome to the team. It probably smells like oranges because that one guy used to carry around oranges a lot. An elderly woman lost her temper while standing in line and smashed a glass counter with her cane. Yeah, that sucks. Let's just send Kurosawa. 280 should be enough, 1 officer. I do like, in this game, you don't have to, you know, send a certain number of officers like you had to in the previous one. It just tells you their professionalism and how much it matters.
534 in progress.
Child abuse. A grandmother found her grandson masturbating and is threatening to castrate him with a sickle. Holy shit, that's insane. We gotta go save that kid. An old lady, enraged at the bank's slow pace of service, is shaking her cane menacing. I don't have enough time left on this earth to spend hours in the devil's bank. Remind the woman she's not the only customer. Drag out the old woman by force. Don't stop on my account. This is great. Let's remind her she's not the only one. Oh yeah, you have to... Negotiation's gonna have to work. I understand all that, officer, says the old woman. But that little chicken head takes a break every 10 minutes. So I smashed a glass so she'd know there are actual people waiting out here. Alright, let's warn her she might hurt someone. I'm too old to think about anybody else, says the woman. I just don't want to die someday waiting in line. Ooh, the coughs make it more authentic. Let's go. Point the revolver at the woman. That's insane. Let's ask the cashier just to do this for her.
518 complete.
The old woman hands a bunch of receipts to the cashier. The cashier works on them for a long time. The cop watching her grows bored and distracted. Really? We let the old lady get away, bro? Whatever. From what I remember, it doesn't matter if the offender escapes. As long as, like, nobody's hurt, that's what matters more. Because offenders are going to, like... Judge Trent announced a verdict in the case of this... The Tommy Moore's found guilty. Oh yeah, and I remembered, like, you don't actually know if they're guilty or not guilty. Let's get your negotiation up. Thanks to his incredible service, Rosencrantz earned Freeze Buddy perk. That's awesome. I wonder when we're actually going to, policeman can spend all his current actions in exchange for a bonus action. I wonder when we're going to use that again. We haven't used that feature in a long time. Let's get your intelligence up. Explosive devices, knows his traps, warned his friends. Cool. Wow, lots of level ups. Let's make you smarter. John Elmer. Mr. Nash, you sorted out the investigation even faster than I expected. The criminal can rot in prison while my family sleeps quietly, and your cops won't have to freeze their asses off in their outhouses. My people are already installing their new ones. Tomorrow, every policeman will have a brand new toilet. Yo, let's go. We got new toilets, guys.
515 in progress.
Carjacking. An auto mechanic who came to work on the last day before his retirement drove off an expensive convertible. Brother. We just need to send one. We don't need to send multiple. And I wonder what you send the sniper for. Just extra support, I guess. An elderly woman with a sickle standing under a tree beneath a flimsy branch which is supporting a teenager. Is this the same lady from the bank? The old woman screams, "Terry, get down! If we don't do it right now, both of us will enslave your mind, then I'll have to cut off your head." That's insane. Watch is a bad idea. Let's do negotiating.
534.
The elderly woman dropped the sickle upon hearing the cop's words and grabbed her head.
What misfortune! Pyros had tricked my mind like that worker from the factory many years ago.
Civilians unharmed, offender caught. That's awesome. Become smarter. Become more negotiable. Postpone explosions of bombs. Alright, Donna Ferry.
Mr. Nash, today I turned out to be an unwitting witness to a horrible crime, where innocent lives were hanging in the balance. It was a pleasure seeing the cops work under your leadership. Everybody always said that cops are here just to hang around polishing their badges. But after what I saw today, I have no doubt that true professionals work at your department. I have 4 children myself, and I'd just die if something happened to my bunnies. Thank you for your work. I want to really say thank you in some way. I work as a cleaner, and I could at least straighten up the station for you. I won't mess with anyone or touch anyone's things. I'll just polish everything up so you won't recognize the place.
No? Or yes? I guess we can trust her. If she turns out to, like, destroy the bathrooms or something, I'll be really mad. The convertible flew out of the auto repair shop and crossed the road. The mechanic folds down the car's roof and turns on the music. How good's your shooting? Not very good. Let's block the road. I feel like that's something we can do.
515 complete.
Damn! Damn! Okay. Oh, he's not dead, is he? Injured cops go to the hospital under the supervision of Dr. Kanayan. If a cop is killed on a mission, it's on you. But if a cop dies in the hospital, Lilly will send you a replacement. After all, it's because the doctors can say, yo, that's based. Can't blame me for him getting hurt. That's awesome. Has to spend 2 days in hospital. I thought I said he had 2 days to live for a second. I was like, oh. Okay. Let's go. It feels good to be recording videos again. A woman reports seeing a young guy being mean to a dog and threatening it with a stick. Not on my watch. Bring the shooter too. Armed robbery. Some calls are so complex that they require a full tactical operation, during which you will direct your subordinates on the scene. If a tactical call comes up while all your cops are busy, it's better to wait for them to return and prepare for the mission properly. You have till the end of the day to deal with it. Okay, I got 3 cops right here, though. And I can bring a sniper. We'll wait for some of them to come back, though.
551 in progress.
Man claims that 4 spirits are bursting into the house. No, you're going to be fine. I got some people coming back. I'll send Aronovich, I guess. Oh, I forgot how complex this was. I don't think I have enough frames to work on this anyways, right? Unknown person entered the court building and stole the personal files of convicts. The door is opened improperly, but not with brute force. Someone picked the lock. Inside it's a mess. Box filled with old case files spilled on the floor. Next to it are a dozen fresh cases of male defendants. Okay. We keep strict reception hours, but I always help people anytime because officers of the court must always stand guard for justice. One time there was a case where Marcus Repo's cat was going to be put to sleep because it kept going to the neighbor's property and killing the squirrels. I thought it all over and puzzled it out of my head. In the end, I was able to prove that the cat was too fat to be the culprit and the real criminal was an old hermit who lived at the end of the street. Can you imagine? I love to help everyone, but unfortunately it doesn't always turn out well. A few days ago, a man came in, a nice looking monk, probably a witch doctor. He's wearing a hoodie under a sheepskin coat. Said he's fulfilling a holy mission, helping recently released female prisoners return to a normal life. Asked for several personnel files, but I had to refuse because these papers can only be accessed by an official signature. Oh my gosh. Alright. People are always after something. A lot of times they just want something to fight over. We get all types here. Yesterday, a guy came in dressed in a hoodie. So that corroborates that. And carrying a wooden stake in his hands. I locked the door to the archive so he couldn't bust in. I asked him what he wanted, and he just said he wanted to go to the toilet. I took him in, and he did his business. In the winter, the back door swells up and won't close all the way. Anyone can come in, so it's a good thing that all the rooms inside are locked. Holy damn! Lots of reading. What's the big mystery? The office was cleaned by none other than a fat, ugly Clyde Billups. He's always been worrying us demanding all the documents on the case against his sister Flora, who's convicted of killing her mother-in-law. Clyde insisted that when the crime took place, his sister was possessed by a forest spirit, so she must be innocent. He says he was with her that day and saw 2 ice cubes in her eyes instead of pupils. Supposedly that's a sign you're possessed by some creature with an unspeakable name. I don't know who's texting me. He beat his chest and shouted that he could prove her innocence in a minute. If only we showed him all the papers. Is that enough for you? To top it all off, his sister was released early 2 weeks ago, but Clyde started coming in every day, demanding that we let him into the archive so he could wash away the shame from his family's name. After all that, all the documents of the convicts who've recently left the prison suddenly disappeared. They were kept in a special black box, not in the yellow ones like everything else. Clyde didn't just take the file for his sister's case, but took all the other cases in the box like he grabbed whatever he could, probably just trying to cover his tracks. That fat fella couldn't even fit between the shelves. He got what he wanted. Well, if he got what he wanted, it probably wasn't him breaking in. It's probably this guy. Maybe it is this guy. The man in the hoodie. Alright, I think it is the brother, though. So we'll hold off on that. Hey, they're back. Alright. The postman reports that the post office had been taken over by armed men. As soon as those hicks came through the door, I knew there would be trouble. One of them had here once already. He wanted a package from his sister and wanted to check the warehouse himself. I shouted at them that I'd be right back, but instead I hurried into the warehouse and locked the door. Then the criminals started trying to break down the door. I went to the back window, but it's swollen shut. They were shouting they'd shoot, and even if I even touched the package instructions. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. That is my phone ringing. I'm going to put on silent here. Alrighty. I wonder how many people we should really be sending, though. I think 4 and a sniper is pretty good. Yeah, go back to Lilly, then. Alright, maybe don't go back to Lilly, because I don't want to lose an officer. Mr. Nash, usually near a crime scene, you can grab a few onlookers and get some useful information out of them. They're not always willing to help a cop for nothing, so we sometimes take stuff from the evidence lockup with us. It's only just lying around in the warehouse. Maybe someone will be interested. Really? Marijuana? Hell yeah. Of course you'll be able to convince people with marijuana. So I'm actually going to have to do that tactical stuff they were talking about. I inherited this house from Dorothy, the mother of my late cousin Arlene. Dorothy died of pneumonia 6 years ago, and so it happened I was her only kin. There are big windows in the kitchen. They look right into the post office. I don't like the TV, so I look through those windows while I'm cooking. And every day I notice so many interesting things. The other day, for example, a wild dog attacked a postman, ripped his bag of letters, and ran away with a wad of envelopes in his teeth. A wild dog carrying mail. Oh, how I laughed. Canned peaches. The main thing I want to say, you can't trust the postman. He always says that packages are lost or delayed, but I see the mail truck come through every Monday. Blizzard ice, he's always here. I haven't gotten a letter in a long time, but Mrs. Hubbard's from the next street over says the postman took some gold earrings that her oldest daughter sent for her anniversary. And you know what? I'm so glad about the peaches that I want to share with you the family recipe for my special pie. Yo, we got a pie. Who usually goes to the post office? A woman, am I right? A normal guy will die in those lines, so I was up the top of the pole. But yeah, I noticed when a group of guys squeezed through the post office door, looking like those Special Forces guys from Bloody Shirt. Anyway, I'll tell you everything I saw if you give me a cassette player. Yo, we got the cassette player too. There were 6 of them, and 1 guy stayed inside. Oh, how many did I send? Like 4? He's holding a gun. Okay. Jeremiah Cash. I don't have the spices of the 7 Seas paprika. No, I'm not going to read that then. Frick you. All right. Let's do negotiation. Interrogation. Let's do sentry. And force surrender. What do we want to give this guy? He's got a lot of strength. Let's do bonus to accuracy. Let's do Atlas, Sentry. Let's do battering ram for him. He doesn't got much. Shooting's good. Sentry. Lucky shot. And Chameleon, I guess. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Alrighty. See how this goes. Alright guys, if you saw a jarring transition, that is because I lost this doing it the first time, but we're going to run it back.
We have visual.
Running it back. Let's keep them all together, actually. Yeah, so the first time I did this, there was, like, a guy over on... Yeah, like, over here. And I'm just getting calls like crazy today. This guy's moving. Force surrender. I don't think I can force him to surrender. Let's hit him with the baton. There we go.
Roger.
We're going to take this nice and slow. I suppose I could just shoot him, but... We're going to hold off. So if I shoot, I think that raises the alarm. Alright, we got one arrested. Finish? You could just shoot him while he's arrested? That's some police brutality shit. Alright, let's stand right here. Hopefully there's nobody at the doorway.
Roger. We have visual.
Alright, nobody saw me. Oh,
580.
oh, let's intern for that guy. Oh, I wanted to move another guy. Alright. Alright, keep it moving. Stay covering here. Hopefully he doesn't see us. Let's roam around this side. Don't move too close. Don't move too close. Oh, I could just straight up shoot him, I think. All right, let's beat him. I want to like take him out of lethal force, but I feel like we shouldn't be doing that. All right, let's move a little closer. And let's just keep this guy right here. Oh, yo, we got a sniper. We're gonna shoot people too. That's what's up.
Target eliminated. 590.
That feels good. You missed, brother. Oh, this isn't good.
Roger.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to shank a few of them. Shoot him in the leg. Finish him. This guy moves slowly. I think there's only the last one. No!
Roger.
Alright, you're getting shanked. We arrested 2, we shanked the rest. Victory. Oh, we only arrested 1. Never mind. It is what it is. Let's get our shooting skills up. Taking him down by force is underrated. All right. 4 days hospital. False alarm. False alarm. All right. I feel like this was a pretty long video. I'll cut out the parts that were a bit too slow or where I didn't have too much to say. You know, that happens. It's my first time making a video in like a couple months. So, nice. End the day. Um, let's get a good cop. We'll get some equipment. And let's get this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. I feel like 9 cops is enough for the day. All right, so we're going to call that video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.